So this week on chapter was actually pretty freaking huge. So we also obviously had talked about the battle with Shigaraki last week and Bakugo. I didn't put it out onto the video I released. I didn't put it's on the podcast, but it's not on in video format because of just technical errors. But this week we still have that climax going on, and the arrival of Mega Gigante. Actually, I don't remember. I always remember his name prior to the podcast, but I think I'm saying it right. Mecha Gigante.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So
Mecha something.
Mecha something. I'm gonna say Mega Gigante, Spanish. Get some tacos from megagigante.com. Anyway, so he's arriving, and at his arrival, everyone's kind of freaking out because essentially, the big baddie's here. But what we got extra this week is the way this chapter opens up is we have Shoto's mom, Endeavor's wife, the Todoroki family's mom, who's in a mental ward right now. Her TV turns on, and it's an image of Dabi, right? And Dabi's making an announcement over the airwaves, and he interrupted public news that's covering what's going down with the heroes and villains, so everyone's seeing it. Well, he shows up, and here goes Mega Gigante, and he's just fucking shit up. And he shows up, Dabi shows up, and he makes a grand entrance. And immediately we have both Endeavor and Shoto, and he gets up, he takes his watt. See, he's on Mega Gigante's hand. And I'm trying to paint this image for you because you haven't seen it. And he's doing his spiel.
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. And he gets it and he rinses off his hair. So the black hair dye comes out. Or maybe it was like ash, since he's like a fire guy. It came out pretty easily, but, I'm not getting into the science of a fictional thing here. He goes, I have a great name. Call me Toya. So we finally got the reveal of the lost family member of the Todoroki family. Toya Todoroki. And of course, we see how in shock Endeavor is, and both Shoto. Now Shoto, Mr. Half Hot, Half Cold. And then at the same time, this is playing, like a speech of his is playing over the airwaves, and the mother is seeing this take place too. So he goes on to a whole spiel. He's kind of doing his grandiose thing, and then Endeavor and Akash and of course Shoto are in shock. And it's fucking an awesome chapter because I think for a lot of us, what I'm seeing right now is most people, they knew that this was coming, that this reveal was hinted at prior in previous chapters throughout the whole story line of My Hero. There's been, insurmountable amount of fan theories and obviously the pictures of the cross-referencing between Dabi at the time and old photos of Toya. And pretty much you knew, and the way that a Dabi would talk to Shoto, like, oh, I can't kill you right now, or I missed my chance to kill you, and he always kind of bring up Endeavor, so that foreshadowing was there. So I think most of us knew. So for this reveal was good, not because it was shocking for us, but because of the execution and the timing was fantastic. Because you're at the height of this climactic battle, right? The heroes are on the edge of like defeat, and so is Shigaraki. Everyone's gassed out. They went plus ultra, and here comes Dabi, who takes this moment in time where he has both Shoto and Endeavor and Across and the mother, and delivers them like a fatal ego blow right into them. And it's just like, again, as Endeavor has tried to officially be a good father and try to absolve of his sins, he gets a reminder of his extremely cruel past and abusive past with Toya. And Toya's kind of explaining what went down and telling the world how abusive Endeavor is, and how he originally was going to do this earlier, but he found out that Endeavor was number one, and so he's just letting the pot stir and be a mastermind. So the way that this was executed by Dabi is and Toya, I should say, is what makes it so well for us that knew this reveal was coming. And I don't think there could have been a better way, because it kind of we knew it was coming. We had an appetizer of it. It was like, oh, I can't wait till it happens. When is it going to happen? And it finally did, in this moment, in this grand scale of a battle. So it's freaking insane. Now, for those that didn't see this coming, then this would be a grand shock and a grand reveal, because you're like, whoa, what the fuck? That's Toya? And there's no harm in that, because I think it's genius, because there's two readers. The people who saw it coming, the people that didn't. And I feel that it provided substantial content for both of them, So I think it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And did you think Dabi was Toya at all prior to this?
No, I didn't even think about that. I'll admit to it.
Oh shit, my bad.
Connect those two. So, bro, just big mind explosion right now, and I'm like 40 chapters behind, so it's on me.
Damn, dude. Well,
I mean, it makes sense now. Like, just thinking about when you're talking about, it, I was like, well, fuck, I should have known. Just like through all the backlog of references we're getting, it's not like they like made it impossible to decipher. You know, we had little hints, like you're saying, and
right.
It's good on you guys for just digging that out, because me over here just big stupid didn't see that coming.
Well, it's cool because like as he's explaining everything to both Shoto and everybody, he's like, and I would run to Natsu and cry at my abuse. I was a failed one. As he's doing this, he's dancing in like kind of like a maniacal way. Like he's dancing on the hands of Mecha Gigante, and while he's doing all this, and it's like frantic. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's truly evil villain. And for those that have been reading the story, Dabi's been one of the ones that you could tell just radiates pure evil and really follows Stain's ideology, or even I kind of feel like he transcended that, and he really does consider Shigaraki an ally and everybody here an ally. Because originally, the League of Villains were just a slap of people together that just came together because of Stain. And throughout this time, we do feel like they are truly like a team, and they see each other as family. Especially now that you saw the oh no, you didn't see it yet. You're still but you're the part where you saw Twice's power up, Sad Man's Parade.
Yeah, dude. Everyone
how he felt
everyone
of
just
Toga.
snapped at that.
Yeah, like so. I just love seeing this character progression. That Dabi has his moment. Like we were all waiting for it. Yeah, Dabi was powerful. He was badass, and now we truly see his like maniacal, evil, just mindset.
True villain, yeah.
Yeah,
that is like you could have announced that at the beginning of the series with the was it Camino when they're fighting there, or one of their big entrance into just villainy. Could have announced that. I mean, it would have still it would have been a shocker to the world that the number 2 hero, his son, but just waiting for the perfect moment, like that's like what the true
long
like
con.
That's what a super villain. Yeah. There's villains and then there's super villains, and I think playing it that way, he like really struck a chord. And I'm just assuming with how the story's going from where I'm at in the story, how Endeavor's been kind of building popularity and kind of raising people's hopes, it seems like. So
yeah,
he's gained a lot of momentum where he might have just been like a bruiser, but no one was really looking at him like All Might. He's kind of building that, and waiting until it's at the peak, which I'm assuming he's at this point he's at his like peak, like everyone's like Endeavor, yeah, like everyone's behind him. Yeah, which I'm just assuming. I don't know because I'm still 40, 50 chapters behind, but waiting for that moment and then releasing this bomb can just shatter everything that he has built over these past, however many chapters it's been since he became the number 1.
It did shatter. Yeah, and it's funny you mentioned that. There's a panel in it where there's like these 2 kids that are, I think they're the same kids that were cheering on Endeavor when he fought that Nomu back then. I think it's the same kid, but they're watching in shock on their computer screen. There's a panel of it. And of course we do the mother's in shock as well. She was just recovering from all the abuse, and, her family was getting together. Shoto, like everything was just moving forward for him.
Yeah.
And Dabi just literally just crushed it. And you can see it, the shock in Endeavor's eyes. Like Shoto, like what I really like is like the way these panels are designed here. Like we see both Shoto and Endeavor, who Dabi calls him Enji, which is his first name. And like Shoto kind of looks like in shock, like just complete shock, like what the fuck. But Endeavor looks like despair, like just from the pits of hell, despair. Like it's insane.
I think I'm looking at the panel you're talking about, and yeah, it looks like it seems like he's been trying to reconcile his past,
right?
Where he's admitted that he hasn't been a good father, and he's kind of been trying to, like, you can't fix what you've done, but you can move forward and address it and do better. And it seems like he's been trying to do that, but just the realization that all of his past actions are now coming back to haunt him, and not just him, but like the world as a whole. Like, he's caused many deaths, like inadvertently, of course, but still, through his actions towards Dabi, he's caused this person to kill however many people. And that would affect like anyone,
Dude, he straight up says that. Yeah. Are you reading? Because he straight up says, like, because of your actions, I've killed 30 people. Like, Dabi tells that to fucking Endeavor.
Does he? Oh. I'm trying to look for that panel now.
Good on you. I think it's like when you, let me see. I have it on my phone. Let me try.
Oh, yeah. To the state, I've killed over 30 innocent people in cold blood.
Damn, Jordan, you can't call yourself dumb, man. Look at you.
Hey, bro, I didn't see this whole reveal coming, so.
But yeah, so we have this. So it's going to be crucial as to what Endeavor does here. Like, we have these moments. It's just, man, what is he going to do? Is he going to rise above Plus Ultra or shatter beneath the weight? And I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.